Yo, man, you know what it is. If you don't pause the video right now, smash your mom, you know, smash that like button, man. Back with another video. Back with another Infinite Waters Diving Deep crab war, right? So I love watching a little bit of this, but this part right here, so let's get into it. I don't want to talk too much.
Your true authenticity back to say, actually, I have not been living my true life. I've been living someone else's life. When you don't live your life, someone else will live it for you. This is the war so many people are in shabby jobs they don't like. It's not serving them. They're there. They wake up. They spend all of their time there in a job they don't want, just over broke, only to come home with no time or energy for the life they're working for, and also no smiles. It's a war on your emotions, which is the energy in motion. 4 emotional states the inorganic ones use to control your ass. What is the first one? Fear, false evidence appearing real. What is the second one? Grief. There's always
fear, grief.
Bad news about more dead bodies showing up somewhere.
And that's the thing I wanted to talk about. And you know, in my city, we just reached 500 homicides. And we don't really know if that's the real number, or is they just rounding it off or anything like that, or are they just trying to have grief in our minds and in our hearts? So now when everybody go out here, they don't know who to trust, you know? And it's kind of hard to live like this, but it's like, come on, we're gonna try. We gotta get through it. You know, you never know what can happen, and you don't know if they're just boosting the numbers. You know, there could be spicing the numbers up.
There's always bad news about more dead bodies showing up somewhere, more casualties, more numbers, more cases going up. Grief. When you are in a state of grief, when you are in a perpetual state of grief, you can't rise and raise the frequency. Also, apathy. When you are no longer concerned about the welfare of your fellow human being, what happens? You are now disconnected from other human beings, and this is all part of the agenda.
Damn, they so smart with it. But from now on this channel, I gotta speak in like code, so I hope you guys can understand. Like, what they doing right now is trying to control what type of personalities we have. You know, all the emotions, they want us to have it bottled up like if we were robots. And we can't let that happen. That's why we gotta come together, because so much stuff happen out here. It make you just want to be like, I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to really mess with this person like that, because I don't know what their real intentions are. And their whole intentions could be really good, but in my mind, because I'm watching the news or I'm looking at this or I'm looking at that, it has me in this new state of mind where I'm looking at life from a different perspective, and now that's when it brings the fear back.
You are now disconnected from other human beings, and this is all part of the agenda. There's a war going on, and it's happening right now as I'm speaking, and it's a war to transform a human being into a humanoid, an android, an AI, a cyborg. And that's why the metaverse is around, because they want you hooked up to a virtual reality. They want you gone.
What?
And I told you, the metaverse is a trap. The metaverse is a trap, because when you are trapped in the metaverse, they are gonna steal all the resources in the real world.
Wow. And the thing about it too, while you're hooked up to that thing, to me that's like wearing an Oculus, right? So imagine you wearing an Oculus, your body's not getting out to get that natural sunlight. You're not getting exercise. You know, everything you're doing is going to be in the metaverse, when you could create your own reality. You got to remember, it's hard for other people to understand what we already think of. In nature, we already know what they're trying to do, but trying to tell other people we look crazy. So sometimes we end up being the ones that's afraid to say shit, but we can't be afraid to say stuff no longer. Like, if you decide one day you just want to make a YouTube channel and help aware people, get people aware, I mean, you know, that would really help a lot. Like, You can go from being a subscriber to starting your own account and having subscribers, having a support, having a community that understands you for who you are. And when you get that, you realize that, hey, it's better to be yourself than to try to be out here and be somebody you're not. Because trying to be somebody you're not, people always can catch on to, oh, this is fake. This is fake. You know, I like to try to keep it as real as possible, you know, and keep my community as clean and real as possible. You know, that's why we got the Discord. You know, we got DK over there, and he's doing his thing with the channels, man. So if you guys still didn't join the Discord, y'all should definitely join the Discord. That's how we stay in contact. We talk with each other, and we know about stuff on a personal level. If that's not your thing, man, still appreciate you subscribing on here and showing mad love, man.
So when you are in your bedroom putting on the goggles thinking you're somewhere hot and tropical, they're gonna be taking this planet over. And talk.
Remember, y'all remember the Jimmy Levy video I did 3 days ago? I know y'all seen that. I didn't get this one. That's the same day. But this just corresponds. Everything is aligned. You know, the numbers, the words, everything that I've been seeing lately. I've been seeing 333, 111, 222. I've been seeing all these angel numbers, you know, and I've been realizing that I am aligned right now, and what I am doing is what I'm supposed to be doing, and God every day is letting me know I am almost there. You are doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do, and everything is just aligned. Like this video, wow, it just come across it just made me like, you know what, let me make a video, man. I want to watch this and talk about it in the premiere with my subscribers, my supporters, my family. They're
gonna be taking this planet over.
Jimmy, you're just saying
and talking of the planet, there's a war against Mother Nature. We've created a concrete jungle. Every single year,
where I used to live at before, man, they built a whole Amazon thing over top of woods, nature, you know. And like before, people would be afraid to go through there, and now it's just like you look at it now and you're like, yo, this is crazy. You just built over all these trees, dirt, where deers used to live at, all these squirrels and animals at. Now they're just running wild because you decided to put a multi-million business there. Yeah, we look at it like, yeah, this is good, because now if I ever need my Amazon package, I know exactly where to go get it. Or there's more people around and more workers to start driving around and delivering your stuff off whenever you need it, because you don't want to go out and look for it because it's on Amazon. All of us are guilty of it, you know. But hey, that's how the world is. But I'm just saying, they build over the nature right there, man. Build houses all over top of nature, putting up 5G towers, man. It's crazy.
15.3 billion trees are cut down.
Yeah, I was just
Creek jungle. Every single planet over. And talking of the planet, there's a war against Mother Nature. We've created a concrete jungle.
Yep.
Every single year, 15.3 billion trees are cut down and nobody cares. We are approaching the 6th mass extinction and nobody cares. There's a war on Mother Nature, and therefore the solution is to protect Mother Nature. The solution is to be at one with Gaia, be at one with Mother Nature. Because what we do to Mother Nature is actually what we are doing to ourselves.
I knew that was coming.
Slow motion this side. What we do to Mother Nature is actually what we are doing to ourselves. We are at war, even with the music.
Yo, Jimmy was just talking. Yo, I know y'all. Y'all know y'all remember that video, man. I'm about to make this a series. The serious series.
We are at war, even with the music.
Wow.
When you remind yourself every single day, they had to remove the conscious artists.
Oh my God, they had to remove the conscious artists. Y'all heard it here first.
From the billboards, from the billboard charts. People like Lauryn Hill, she was waking too many people up, empowering women to be queens, empowering men to be kings. Powerful music. But they said, wait a minute, we gotta dumb down. We gotta dumb down the masses.
Yep.
And that's why if you look at the billboard charts, a lot of the music is not geared to helping you wake up. Yes, you have 1 or 2 artists there.
It's to rock you to sleep. You know, most of the music now in this generation, I'm guilty of it too. Like when I put on the radio and we hear it, there's a lot of stuff that make you, like I said in one of my other videos, I said it make me want to fight people. You know, certain music make you just want to be hyped up and just do something that you're gonna regret tomorrow. You know, so most of the time the music that we do listen to, people don't want to understand when you tell them, oh, that song is hot and all that, but when you really listen to it and keep listening to it over and over, it'll put you in a bad mood, a very low vibration, like to the point where it really will rock you to sleep, and they're thinking like, yo, I can be like this person, but you can't be like him. He probably was like that before he became a rapper, and maybe he just talk about it because it sells, you know? A lot of people forget about that.
The music is not geared to helping you wake up. Yes, you have 1 or 2 artists there who are helping people, but the majority of the music is low vibrational on purpose. Why? Because they want you to never find out how powerful you are.
Damn.
But the solution and the good news is that many artists have been listening to me and other conscious minds, and they are able to still speak their truth. Many artists are choosing to go independent. Many artists are starting to say, wait a minute, I don't want to be a blood sacrifice.
And you see, that's the crazy thing about it. Bro Smart probably don't know who I am. He probably know who Tom McDonald is. He probably know who Jimmy is. He probably knows about Lazo. He probably knows about a lot of these independent artists that he's finally seeing go up there. I won't be surprised if he said something about one of them on there. What the black community fails to understand is that they're rapping about the lives that we're living and they're not living it. You know, and it's keeping us in that mindset where, like, if you get caught, you feel like you don't want to get caught lagging, or you want to slide on somebody first before they come for you. And we create all these extra divisions around the neighborhoods and create all these different types of gangs and stuff, when the whole time we could all come together and make the community of Philadelphia a better place. But that's a topic that people not ready to talk about. But it is what it is, and I gotta just find my way out.
Independent, many artists are starting to say, wait a minute, I don't want to be a blood sacrifice.
Oh my
They're
God.
starting to wake up that this whole thing is a setup. It's all a game. It's a trap. Get out. And it's a war going on. There's a war going on. There's a war for your mind. Who has your mind? Who is controlling your thoughts? Are those your thoughts, or did someone put them there?
Somebody put them there.
You see,
Fear-based media.
perception creates reality.
Wow.
And what this is all about, everything that's happening, is all about controlling how you perceive reality. It's all about locking you into the 5 sense reality prison. But I told you, there are those amongst us, the chosen ones, who have transcended the 5 sense reality through meditation. We've had now heightened states of awareness. We are now reminding ourselves we are powerful beyond measure. And that's why I'm protected, deep divers, because I came here knowing what I was supposed to do, which was to help humanity, and also knowing I'm protected. You see, when you are afraid, you go into the ocean, the sharks, they can sense your fear. It's the same thing with the inorganic ones. When you are afraid, they can sense it and they can control you more.
Wow.
When you have the love frequency, that's their kryptonite. What? Slow motion this side. Our love is their kryptonite. Our love is their greatest fear.
Wow.
Say it again, Ralph. I said our love is their greatest fear. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they can no longer control. And this is how to win the war, the great battle that's happening, that's been happening. But not only are we at war with the world, governments, big pharma, big tech, we are also at war with ourselves. And there's a battle going on inside of you. A battle between your heart and your mind, between your soul and your shadow side. And we have to...
Wasn't I just talking about that? I was talking about that on Jimmy video. I watched it halfway.
Between your soul and your shadow side. And we have to make peace with our shadow. This is how we free ourselves from the war.
Yep.
When we make peace with ourselves, when we accept ourselves, our perfect imperfections, now we are at peace. And this is how we tap into the secret. What the ancients knew, that everything is Maya. As we change internally, so does our external world, because the external world is nothing more than a projection emanating from within yourself.
Wow, bro. This is the words I cannot put it into sometimes for you guys. But what he's saying right now, I've been saying for the last 3 days. The last 3 days. And this video literally was out not too long ago. I checked Jimmy's video on Instagram. Everything is aligned for a reason, to get this truth out. The people that don't know who Ralph Smart is, I can also bring y'all knowledge and game that what I've been learning since 2017.
Than a projection emanating from within yourself. Slow motion this side. And if enough people realize this, the whole world would be changed in a few seconds to say, actually, I can change everything around me, the field, the quantum field. What we do with ourselves, our body, my truth, my freedom. Say it with me, deep divers. My body, my truth, my freedom. What we do with our bodies impacts everything around us.
Right.
When you are vibrating on a high frequency, you affect everything around you in a positive way. And this is why you don't have to change the world. All you have to do is change yourself. Wow. Is to be the change you wish to see in the world.
Wow.
But yes, there's a war going on. 7-day vegan challenge. Even with the foods we eat, I told you, there are no seeds in grapes anymore.
Nope.
It's hard to find, deep divers, right? I wake up every single day with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. Seeded grapes, because there has been a war on foods to take all of the nutrients out of the foods and replace them with GMO foods, factory-made foods, manufactured foods. And the solution is to start eating enzyme-rich food, is to start eating from the land, work the land, learn about agriculture, plant your own fruits, and vegetables. Plant your own fruits and vegetables, because you can't be dependent just on the supermarket. What happens if it closes down? You're gonna have to learn how to eat from the land, how to grow your own oranges, your own apples. I've been doing it. And also, there's a war on awakening.
Yep.
There is a force on this planet that does not want to see human beings evolve. We came here to evolve. And there are levels to this shit, deep divers. Levels to awakening.
Yes, sir.
Many people are born into a world and they are asleep, cast under the dream spell. We came here to awake. We came here to wake up, to open our eyes, to say, oh my gosh, I'm not this persona, which is a mask. I'm so much more than that. And there's a war happening to only keep you associating with this fake persona, this name they gave you. That's not who you are.
Yo, come on, man. I was just talking about all the social security numbers and all that on a video from 3 days ago. Yes, I'm wearing the same shit because I did that video earlier in the day. This is later at night, bro. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm doing this shit right now. Like, literally. I stopped and I wanted to listen to the 4 things he wanted to say, but this is getting really good.
Fake persona. This name they gave you.
Yo.
That's not who you are. This job they gave you. That's not who you are. This religion they gave you. That's not who you are. This political ideal they gave you. That's not who you are. You are stardust. The carbon in your apple pies, the nitrogen in your DNA, the calcium in your teeth, the iron in your blood were all made in the interior of collapsing stars. You are literally stardust. Slow motion this side. You see, that's the good news about life, deep divers. It's just a ride. And we are on this ride for eternity. It never ends. They instilled the fear in you that, hey, if you don't do this, this will happen. They are gaslighting people all around the world right now with a global pandemic, creating a two-tier society, separating humanity, the vaccinated, the unvaccinated, all for control. And to free ourselves, we have to remind ourselves separation is the greatest illusion. It is born from the ego. The truth is oneness. The truth is honoring your fellow brothers and sisters of planet Earth to say, actually, we're all in this together. You see, on the top, the inorganic ones, and we are on the top, by the way, but the inorganic ones, they work together. And they divide you on the bottom.
We don't want to work together.
And you can reach the top as well, but you have to be unified. And right now, the good news is that millions of people are waking up saying, what do we want? Our freedom. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? We already got our freedom. How you win is to act as if it's already here, pardon? How you win is to act as if it's already here. Act as if New Earth is already here. It is for me.
Act like New Earth is already here. Like I'm in class.
Because my vision creates reality. My dreams create reality. My actions create reality. My intention creates reality. My peace of mind creates reality. And talking of peace of mind, there's a war on the mental health of your children.
Yep, save the children.
Where do the children play? Great song. Cat Stevens. Where do the children play?
I gotta check that out.
Because many children have mental health issues with everything happening with this global pandemic. There's something called COVID anxiety syndrome. Do we even know what
What the hell, COVID anxiety syndrome? I think we all got that. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. We're at war.
There's something called COVID anxiety syndrome. Do we even know what we're doing to the mental health of children?
No, they don't.
So we gotta remind ourselves to say, actually, homeschooling is a great idea. Let's take the children out of these schools. When I was in school, I'm like, what am I learning? This is an indoctrination center, right? So we gotta free our minds from all of this mind control, all of this social conditioning, because this entire thing is a big scam. The cat down the road is smiling over there. That's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers. We came here to be free. Being free is your birthright. Remind yourself of that every single day. I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everyone who's been getting.
That's gonna be it, man. You guys enjoyed this video, man. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, diving deep, and it's just a touch up on what I've been doing this last couple of days. You know, stop looking at people as colors and races and religion, because once we do that, we forget that we're people. We're here for one reason, is to bring humanity together and unite. But a lot of people just looking at it like it's not a real thing, you know, and it's sad to think about that like that. I feel like you got a little bit more to say. So
we are waiting for.
What?
Waiting for. Pardon? I said we are the ones we are waiting for.
Yep.
The power lies inside of you, deep divers. Turn off their world and switch on your own. I love all of you. Peace.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, you guys enjoyed that, man. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, man. You already know what it is, man. Rock in the building. And I am